The best way to get everyone to start hating each other, fighting each other, disliking each other, hate or dislike, you know, I don't hate people, I just dislike the way they are. If they're acting a certain way I don't like. I base everything upon people's actions, how they act, what they do. If they don't go back on their word, uh, and they actually do finish something that they say they're going to finish, even if it takes them a while. Because me, I'll say I'm going to finish something, I'm going to do something. It may take me a while to get to that point, but eventually I'll get there. Even if I'm forced by the universe to get there and do what's needed done, to prove whatever. But in order for a government, a group of people to gain control over a mass of people, everybody else, to control everybody else outside their group, no matter where they are, they got to get you all to hate each other, dislike each other, want to fight each other, want to start up little groups, all one ethnicity here and all one ethnicity there, and then these ones hate y'all and wants to murder all y'all, and then they got TV so they can show you, which works better when you see it than hear it off the radio. It does scare you, but not as bad as seeing it. So the ones that want to be in charge will take, and they'll have gain control of the media, and then they'll have their own in there to do, to tell the public what they want told, and then they'll go and they'll secretly murder someone in one of them, and then they'll go to the other one and say, this one murdered your own, it's racist. When once it's going, they get it going, then they'll go, this is racism, they're killing each other over race. But really a lot of people is killing each other over territory, over disputes. Most of the shootings is over territory control, disputes, just infighting, and just being stupid, just going outside their mind, and all morality and everything, and just loses it, and just does that. Hate these people because they're rich. Don't hate these people because they're poor. The poor hates the rich, and the rich hates the poor, and then, because they got it that way, so eventually they come out and say, this is what's going on, there's all this and all that, and then everybody kind of sees it on TV, sees it on TV, on the internet now, but sees it on the internet, and they just believe it's what's going on everywhere. We're not having any problems where I'm living, and I'm living in Midwest Texas. What they're telling you going on in Dallas may not even be going on. I don't know if my mom is, she don't watch politics and all that, and I don't know if she watches the news at all, but she don't know what's really going on. She said, ain't none of that happening here. You listen to all that stuff on the internet. Well, she don't know TV's the internet, too. Everything's internet. Everything runs through the internet. Everything. So, this is what they do to gain power. They get us all to split up by so-called choice. Because they got in your mind to get you to get they're getting everybody's minds to get to the ones that'll believe whatever on this, And then they'll say something else to find the ones that'll, that's opposite of that, and get people to agree, and then create this group. It's a chessboard or checkers, Get to these, and then we'll get them all to take themselves down for us. We'll get them all to drop the numbers to keep the population down for us. We'll get the people to join our armed forces and everything to control other people in other countries. And their kings or dictators, whatever, presidents, is involved with us who went over there for this government or federal corporation. Not for us. And then they tell us it's so we can be free. No, it's not. In order for us to be free and stay free, we have to go be defending ourselves from invaders that's coming here to take away our freedoms and change this country. That's how it's supposed to work. We're not supposed to be going over there and over wherever, because they can, if we're dropping bombs over there, they can drop bombs over here. Well, they're not doing it. Is all of it CGI? Every war, before it started, what got the war started, it was made up. It was propaganda. It was an inside job to get a war going, to get you to say, yeah, we won a war, they attacked, and then they get you to say, yeah, we want war, they lied to you. And then got you to consent to allow them to go to war. Because they got to get your consent. They got to get the people's consent. We need your consent to go to war against drugs, and this is going on, and they exaggerate the hell out of it. They tell all kinds of lies. And then you fall for it. You drink the Kool-Aid, the U.S. federal corporate Kool-Aid. It's a business. It's got to give you Kool-Aid, but in any form, poison in any form, whatever. In my beliefs, that's what I believe. Most of what I'm stating here is what I believe, but there's some that I'm stating you can look up. What is this? Why was this created? The words that you hear of what I call something. And then you can find it. And you can look it up. If you don't want to, well, you're too lazy. You're soft. But this is how it all works. And we're doing it all for them. We're joining them. Join the police force, the U.S. law enforcement they created, to help us govern your own people by force, the end of a barrel of a gun, and the threat of being thrown in the dungeon under duress and coercion. It's extortion. They're committing extortion against you. They're threatening you, or they're using force against you. They're threatening you, and then you're under duress. And it's being done through coercion. Force, threat, duress, and coercion. Because they're forcing you into making a choice that works for them, for their benefit, with malice intent. To benefit them. Through threats and force. That's wrong. It's not supposed to be like this in this country. The forefathers, the founders of the United States of America were criminals. The king had warrants out for their arrest. Criminals have warrants out for their arrest. This country was created upon pro-outlaw of man's law, a king's law, a leader's law. So you all take care. Bye.